You're under arrest for criminal damage to property in the second degree.
What property did I damage in my property,
Vehicles,
sir?
ma'am, please don't resist.
No,
us.
respect.
We're going to explain everything.
What property did I damage, Daniel?
Just go ahead and put your other hand.
Well, what property did I damage?
We'll let you know. Just put your other hand.
No, what did I...
On December 9, 2021, officers were dispatched to a neighborhood in response to reports of a disorderly individual. "You're off my private property." Officer arrives at the scene. He meets the suspect, and the suspect yells at the officer.
Get your vehicle off my private property!
Ma'am, stop yelling! Stop yelling!
Go pay for
Stop
it!
yelling so I can address the situation. Please. Please stop yelling so I can address what's going on. I'm here. Please stop yelling. Please.
Sir, it's my property!
Okay, I understand that. Well, please stop yelling. Please stop yelling. Okay, can you see me? Can you please stop yelling?
I'm gonna report you for police misconduct.
Stop yelling.
Man, I'm telling you something, man. She's not going to jail. She's going to pay and she's going to jail for terroristic
You
threats.
are not Americans. You're
Close the window, ma'am.
No, she's drunk.
We gonna make a long story short. She damaged our property. Her husband said he'll pay for it. As long as he pay for it, we ain't got no problem.
Okay.
Now the other night she came out the house with a gun on my children. We reported that. Now tonight she scratched up the cars. Now he said he'll pay for it. There he is. And if he pay for it,
That's your wife, sir?
Yes.
we ain't got no problems.
I was just trying to settle her down because I can't think with all of the yelling going on.
She put on my car just now.
Terroristic threats.
Yeah, I told you the other night. She told us.
Right here. This
Yeah, I see the scratching on that one.
and right up here. She keyed my car.
When did this happen?
Last night.
Last night?
We opened the garage and seen him. Now that boy husband, he said he'll pay for the damage.
It's our second time, the last time.
As long as he write a check and pay for it, we good to go.
And this right here is terroristic threats right here. That's a
The office meets with the eyewitness and listens to their story.
Your wife.
No, it's a mental health issue. It's as simple as that. She's been in the hospital for about a year. She's been out for the last 2.5 years. A couple nights ago was the first issue that she's really had with anyone. You know, it was heartbreaking. And so was this. I don't really know what to say. A few years ago, she had a diagnosis, but when she was released from the hospital, she didn't have a diagnosis. She's on probation right now. Yeah, it's just real heartbreaking.
Can you tell me about this stuff here?
I'm worrying about it right now. I'm ready to go to bed, and next thing I know, I hear the door opening, and I'm like, what's going on? She's out here. So I guess she put that sign on the car, and then she started screaming about no parking in the house.
You saw her, you were aware when she was outside, or did you know when she came outside and started doing any of this?
Well, I heard the door open, and I came to the front, and I saw her out here. And I said, what are you doing? What are you doing out here? Get back inside. And then she started screaming. And then I got her back inside eventually.
This is Mr. Smith. He's the resident of this home. When I got here, his wife, he was down here with them. They basically, talked. He said he's willing to pay for the damage that she caused. He said she has some mental issues that she's been suffering through, not diagnosed with anything. When I got here, she was in the window right here yelling, and, I kind of yelled back for her to calm down so I can figure out what's going on. So when I get out here, she pulled a knife?
No, a gun. Last night in front of the police, she told her son to get the machine gun, the AR-15, and kill all these niggas out here. In front of the police, that's a terroristic threat. Y'all say, well, the only thing they're going to do is fingerprint her and let her go because it's a misdemeanor. When a terroristic threat becomes a misdemeanor, that's a felony. They go to evidence right there again tonight when she threatened to goddamn burn everybody up, killing them, burning everybody up. But y'all going to sit there and say, oh, no.
For my sister-in-law.
So you got the note right here on the car. As you know, the car isn't in violation of anything. It's not blocking nobody's mailbox. It's not blocking nobody's driveway.
Okay, officer, look here.
So you got the note. She wrote this threat.
Just now. People was coming out and they caught
So
her
I
doing
know there
this.
was an issue between you guys. I don't
It wasn't
remember
me.
when.
It wasn't me.
Now the other officers. What did they tell you guys exactly?
They
I don't
told
know.
us, you wasn't here. They told us pretty much that it was known that she has a mental issue, that they cannot take her to jail because of COVID, that we did not have her on video with the gun or anything. They said there was no guns in the house, so they cannot do nothing. Said it's good that we just keep a paper trail on her, so if something does happen, then y'all already know that we have been calling.
Look like she took something and cracked my top right there. As long as he pay for my stuff, I ain't got no problem.
What do you estimate this damage is gonna come to?
This top probably $900.
Okay.
Now over here, to paint the side of this car, you know they got to paint the whole side of this car. This a new car. He's probably looking at maybe $3,000 right there. I don't know.
The office goes to the suspect's house and arrests her.
Ma'am, I'm Officer Thomas with Savannah Police Department.
Good evening. Did you come to meet with me?
Yes, ma'am. Unfortunately, can you go ahead and place your hands behind your back, ma'am?
Why?
You're under arrest for criminal damage to property in the second degree.
What property did I damage in my property,
Vehicles,
sir?
ma'am, please don't resist
No,
us.
respect.
We're going to explain everything to
What property did I damage, Daniel?
Just go ahead and put your other hand.
Well, what
we'll
property
let you
did I
know.
damage?
We'll let you know. Just put your other hand.
No, what
Yes,
did I
ma'am.
do?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
In the note you put on the car, everything that adds up to criminal damage in the property in the second degree.
I'm the owner of the house.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm waiting for the police because I just called the police.
Okay, we are the police you called.
No, you are the guy that...
And I'm not going to hurt you. I'm going to ask you to place your hands behind your back, okay?
There, you're supposed to arrest them, not me,
go ahead.
Daniel! Daniel, talk to me! What property did I... Daniel, talk to me! They can't park in front of my home, I own!
But you can't go out there and scratch the vehicle up, ma'am. They observed you doing it.
What vehicle did I scratch? That vehicle is not scratched! Since when they can come and park in
relax,
front of my
ma'am.
house? That's a life-threatening threat!
Lower your voice.
Sir, to tell me, get the f*** inside,
Lower your
that's a
voice.
threat!
There was no threat made to you. Lower your voice.
Daniel, tell them that I didn't do anything! They can park in front of my
Relax.
house and threaten Errol!
Calm down. No one's threatening Errol.
They can't park! You're not here! Telling me get inside, they can't park!
They can park anywhere. It's a public street.
Not in front of my house I own! How can that be a public
It's
street?
a public street.
Why aren't you just telling me it's a public street, the home I bought?
What?
This home I bought, they can't park from that space to that space and threaten me!
Nobody's threatening us.
47.
When is the car scratched? The car is scratched nowhere! Who touched the car?
I don't know.
Oh, then say that! Which car, sir, did we scratch? We scratched no vehicle, you look at me!
Let's go this way, ma'am. Hold on, ma'am. Get you in there the right way. Okay.
You're making a
Turn to
mistake,
your left.
sir. That car is not touched anywhere.
It's damaged.
That
And
vehicle?
they observed you scratching it, ma'am.
No. It's
Watch your
no
head,
one
watch
they
your head.
scratched it themselves.
47 to the 46.
The woman was charged with criminal damage to property and simple assault.